Today is the day, oh fraptious day. Today is the day that we put Noodles into court. That's right, I am going to be an honorable judge. Well, first we have to build the courthouse. But I am Honorable Judge Falcon Lochardt, the only one who possibly could do the job. And yes, I know there's a slight conflict of interest with me, being the one that arrested Mr. Noodles. However, I understand the importance of justice and order, and I uphold that to the 9th degree. So you can trust me. You can trust me. Although I may help. Who knows? Anywho, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, and I want to thank you all of you, for supporting the Paladins. The Paladins are truly the best class to ever exist. So, thank you so much, and if you'd like to continue to support us, you know how. And I just love all the appreciation, the love, and all that such. Alright, let us go down, build a court, and prosecute Mr. Noodles. Yes, let's find some justice. Let's go. You know what something we need is? A courthouse. A prison. Things that will keep order. Away from chaos. All those kinds of things. I often think to myself, how can I improve this community? And one of the ways... Oh, sorry, a bit too close. One of the ways is by creating a kind of law system. Something that could be quite helpful. And, of course, many people have come to me and talked about court cases they want to bring to other people. And, honestly, I can see the value of court cases. However, due to the legal ramifications, I wouldn't be able to show you the court case itself, only the verdict. Because the court case would be privated until there is some kind of verdict. And if we can't get a verdict, or say something happens to the criminal, then what are we to do? We can't release the facts, which would be awful. However, I do think it's a good idea that we go build ourselves a nice courthouse, a house that houses law and order. And I could be the judge. The person who decides what happens to everyone. The person who is entrusted with the very, fabric of law, order, and oh, I'm getting so excited and giddy. Oh, it's so exciting. I do love this. Anyway, I feel we should go make a white, beautiful, marble-esque courthouse with big stages and lots of rows of seats. Oh, it would be wonderful. The only unfortunate part is I won't be able to show you the court case. It's most unfortunate, because it's against the law, and I have to abide by the law no matter how excited I get. Oh, how awful. This makes me very sad. I'm so very sorry. But, I'm gonna go and build the courthouse. In fact, you can watch it be built. See, that's a compromise. A wonderful little time lapse where you can see the beautiful court case being erected. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Yes, we must go do that. Yes, this is beautiful. Wonderful. It's exactly what is needed. A beautiful courthouse. Oh, it's almost enough for me to cry. But I can't cry. As much as I find beauty in law and order and the honor of upholding it, I can't cry. Crying is not an option. No, I simply have to look out upon these beautiful walls and lights and chairs and tables and carpet. Just take in the moment. However, come to think about it, when we do have to deal with Mr. Noodles, the arsonist cat, we are going to have to find a place to put them. Per se, a prison, perhaps? Or a confinement area? But I do feel like a prison could be rather nice. I mean, it has to be darker than all the other beautiful, wonderful Paladin builds, you know? The darkness truly is where criminals lie. So using a form of deep slate, perhaps we could blend it in with the prismarine, the dark prismarine, and that will give us the essence of it being a Paladin area, but it will make it more of a prison because, you know, bad criminals are not allowed to see the light and enjoy its beauty and splendor, even in building blocks, such as quartz. Quartz is also rather hard to collect, so I'd rather not, collect it for such prisoners. They don't deserve quartz, you know, they just don't deserve it. But we're going to try to make it multi-leveled, very blocky though. It can't be beautiful from the outside. If it's too beautiful from the outside, they're going to enjoy it or something. But we need a place, if Mr. Noodles does end up getting, tried and sentenced, we have to make sure Mr. Noodles is placed in prison. Or until he gets executed or not. I'm not too sure if the death penalty is going to hold up. It really is going to depend on the actual case. But who knows? Who knows? Many things to think about. Many things. However, once again, we're going to go into a beautiful, wonderful time lapse where we build a prison. Oh, the prison is basically a sequel to a court, let's be honest. You go from court to prison. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, yes, it is. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's go. Hello there, Noodle. It's so good to see you. Oh, look, war crimes. Noodle, every crime. Do not kill. Don't worry, Noodle. I'm here to transport you to the courthouse, where you will stand trial for your crimes. The crime of being an arsonist cat and killing so many of your friends. What do you plead? You interrupted me. And did you just say guilty? Did you just say guilty? How dare you? Well, I've still got to put you through the court of law, so, let's get you out there and transport you to the courthouse, shall we? Now, Mr. Noodle, you're going to stay here until the court case happens, alright? Good. And if I hear a peep out of you, I'll have to send in the guards to give your bid 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Yes, you don't like that, do you? No. I really wish you would sit on the chair, Mr. Noodle, but you are quite the rebel, aren't you? Rebel! Well, I must go get prepared for your court case, Mr. Noodle. But I swear, if you start a fire in here, I'll be very disappointed. Damn cats. Can't trust them all. Well, you better get prepared for the case. The case of the arsonist cat. I hear there's a very strong defense. But I'll be judge here. Judge Falcon. Well, I guess it's Judge Lochardt. Lochardt residing. And of course, I will be unbiased because it is my job as the judge to make sure that I don't let my own emotions get in the way. So, of course, I won't let that happen. No. The court case went ahead, and Val from the rogues, Enkele from the priests stepped forward. The defense, Enkele. The prosecution, Val. They fought hard. They fought for hours, showing evidence and the lack of, fighting backwards and forwards with myself, trying honestly to get to the crux of it, and even try to be unbiased towards a rule breaker. It took all the courage I had, and at the end of it, I came to my rule. It was the hardest decision I ever had to make. On one side, a cat who was being accused of arson. A cat who just meowed constantly and kept saying they were guilty. On the other hand, the prosecution, the people who did not seem to have enough evidence of other crimes. And yet, the arson, well, they were liars, they were people telling the truth. But in the end, well, my verdict was... Order! Order in my court! Order immediately! Thank you. I have come to my verdict. In the case of Mr. Noodles v. the people of Devrim, on the count of one conspiracy, I find him not guilty with a lack of evidence. When it comes to an attempted assassination against a person or persons, I find him not guilty. With one count of destruction of property, I find him not guilty with once again a lack of evidence. However, on the case of 3 cases of arson, I find Mr. Noodles guilty. With the evidence presented to me, I find it only fair that he be imprisoned for life. Endangering the lives of others is not all right. However, with good behavior, he could be set free. I will not be enacting the death penalty in this case. Thank you and good day. I will hear no more about this case. Thank you. Mr. Noodles, I need you to come with me. I need you to come to prison. Mr. Noodles, you have been found guilty. You are lucky you are not being put to death, Mr. Noodles. Well, you'd be lucky if you're put to bed, but come, Mr. Noodles, this way. Come with me. You are going to prison. No, this isn't prison. This is... Oh, the cat. Mr. Noodles! Oh, there you are. Teleporting cat. It's kind of terrifying. So we're going this way. We're going to go down to the prison. Mr. Noodles? Yes, come. Now, I understand, Mr. Noodles, this was not your plan, and I'd appreciate if you don't try to turn any of the other cats to your side. You know, it's important to me that the other cats do not see you as a martyr or someone to follow, being that you did kind of light an entire dog agency, adoption agency under... you lit it up. You turned it into charcoal. No dogs survived. Yes, you did that. No, you don't even care. Oh, dear. Well. There's nothing I can do to save you then, and you'll be stuck in this prison for quite some time, Mr. Noodles. Mr. Noodles? What was that? Mr. Noodles? No, I don't want to be one with the Void. The Void is evil. You know, the Void is the bad guys. Now come in here. In here. You know what? I'll just push you in. I'll push you into your prison. Put you right there. There you go, Mr. Noodles. Now stare at this wall and think about what you have done. Think about it. You deserve this, Mr. Noodles. Yes. Perfect day. Fraptious day. Wonderful day. Mr. Noodles has now been put in prison, and I can see these beautiful streets being free of crime once more. I just hope that no one tries to do anything nefarious. I don't like nefarious things. It's quite the disappointment indeed. All right, we have other things to do now. Off we pop. Well. Oh, hello there. The court case went ahead, and I'm quite proud of the results. Honestly, I think it best that we leave Noodles to ponder in the prison and understand what he has done, because he has a bad kitty, and there's nothing we can do about that. Anywho, I'd like to thank you so much for all the support you've given to the Paladins. It's much appreciated. All of the love, the kindness, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching us progress and evolve as a class. Until next time, I want to thank you so much, and don't forget that Hearth is always here for you. Especially the priests. The Paladins, we're all about the order. We're all about order. No chaos, no violence, no void. Praise be the light. Goodbye.